Okay, if you only give what you are throwing away to the poor, you are not being charitable. You must feel in your heart that the poor deserve to have the same good things that you have. Otherwise, you risk going to hell like this rich man went to hell. Now, the reason I'm looking down is because I'm reading. I'm reading from a booklet. Now, this is paraphrasing Jesus' words into modern language. And this is what Jesus said. There was a rich man who wore expensive clothes. He lived in luxury every day. There was a beggar covered in sores who laid by his gate. His name was Lazarus. He waited for the rich man to give him crumbs from his table to eat. Also, the dogs would come to lick his sores. Later on, both the beggar and the rich man died. The beggar went to heaven. The rich man went to hell. The rich man looked up from hell and saw Lazarus in heaven with Abraham, and he cried and he said, Father Abraham, show me some mercy. Send Lazarus to me so he can dip his finger in the water to cool my tongue. The flames of hell are tormenting me. Abraham said, Remember that in your life on earth you had good things, and you gave Lazarus evil things, but now he is comforted and you are tormented. Even so, there is a big barrier between us. Those from heaven can't go past it to go to hell, and those from hell can't go past it to go to heaven. Then the rich man said, In that case, I pray that you send Lazarus to my father's house. I have 5 brothers. I want him to warn them so that they don't end up in hell like me. Abraham said to him, They have Moses and the prophets. They can listen to them. The rich man said, No, Abraham, if someone from the dead would warn them, they would repent. Abraham said, If they won't listen to what Moses and the prophets taught, they won't listen to someone risen from the dead either. This is from Luke chapter 16. So, Jesus is warning us here that if we treat poor people like dirt, then we risk going to hell. Now, if we are rich, it is our responsibility to take care of the poor. And the rich people that don't want to help the poor, that they just want, they think, oh, I'm donating my trash to a charitable cause. Clothes that they're going to throw in a dumpster anyway. Well, they donate them to charity, and they think, oh, well, I'm going to go to heaven because I donated my trash to the poor. That doesn't matter. That's not what matters is, are they sharing their blessings with the poor? Because sharing your trash with the poor is not sharing your blessings with the poor. So if you have the means to share your blessings with the poor, if you have enough blessings that they're overflowing, don't go out there and buy a mansion unless you intend on using the mansion to house orphans or to use it for a charitable cause. Don't use your wealth to buy fancy things, expensive $1,000 suits, $1,000 dresses, whenever you could invest that money into buying clothes for poor people that can't afford to buy those clothes. And Jesus is telling us, if you treat poor people like they're nothing, that's how you'll get treated in the afterlife. Because we all end up in the afterlife at some point. So, you gotta think about it. Think, how do you want to be treated? Do you want people to treat you like you're poor? Well, if you're rich, you don't want to be treated like you're poor, do you? So, be kind to the poor. Don't treat them like dirt. Okay, I'm going to look for the next one, so hold on.